MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Thunder and the White Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Howard Johnson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
In now, Brian Cannon, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Brian Cannon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row, nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
And you know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
And there's one away.
Batting seven, the third baseman, Tiny Ryan.
Stepping into the box, Tiny Ryan. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. One out, nobody on. The bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Scott Franchise.
Stepping into the box, Scott Franchise. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Robles over to his left, and that retires the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Antoine Fong, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Wilburn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Fitzgerald.
Stepping in now, Timmy Fitzgerald. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 1 home run and 16 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit toward the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
At the plate, Stuart Freets has been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Striding into the box, Ian Fatty. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Fatty.
First pitch on its way.
Ball inside. Hey.
Here it comes on 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Mike Hayes. To He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 1-0 home.
Ball. 2-0.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2.
That is fifth. The second baseman, Adrian Esparza.
Set to get his day started, Adrian Esparza. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is.
Oh, that's it.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sergio Robles. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And now a pitch on the way. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Diamond. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 281 the average entering play. 10 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Pitch on the way. And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, Bruce.
Into the box now, Bruce Crust. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping in, Saul Worthing. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Gonzalez ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Into the box, Hal Hale, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Antoine Fong. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
At the plate now, Brian Hannon. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch.
Hey!
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Fong is off of first with 2 away. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, David Harvey.
David Harvey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Harvey is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in the switch hitter, Junior Gonzalez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Before the first pitch, a check at first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. First pitch on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. The second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Number 13 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting, number 13.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Brandon Perkins is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Perkins.
Digging in to try it again. Tiny Ryan comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0. And this runs in on him. Hits him, in fact, but he swings through it anyway. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Scott Franchise, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. One and one, here it is. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
This guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting.
Into the box, Ian Fatty, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Mike Hayes. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Curtis Sellers comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Digging in now, Adrian Esparza. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Tennessee is on top here, 2-0. Now at the plate, Adam Wilburn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
High strike there, and it's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Riding in, Timmy Fitzgerald. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there he goes towards second. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Fitzgerald, a native of Arizona, is in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. The Next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Into the box now, Stuart Freeds.
Stewart. 3.
First offering on its way. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Spin and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Working for the punch out and the offering. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Runner goes for third. Strike taken, the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 4 full. Tennessee is out in front here, 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Saul Worthing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Al Hale.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hal Hale. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, strike two.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Antoine Fong, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hey. 2-2. Now here it comes. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw into second, and a leap, but it's over his head at second. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
To the plate now, Brian Cannon will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So coming to the plate, Tiny Ryan, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Two down, runners at first and second. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Sergio Robles, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Sergio Robles.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate, Lorenzo Diamond. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Ready for another chance, Bruce Frost. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 10, David Harvey.
Settling in now, David Harvey. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Scott Franchise. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A 1 pitch on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And that misses 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Seth Thompson is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. At the plate now, Ian Fatty. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Two and one.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Mike Hayes waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The first baseman, number 2, Mike Hayes.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Hayes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Diamond will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Adrian Esparza.
Riding in once again, Adrian Esparza, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1, no.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
No.
Now a circle change, but he takes it low. Ball 2. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Count even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Payoff pitch home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Saul Worthing.
So striding forward now, Saul Worthing. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's ball
2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Line toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Tennessee leads this one 3-0. At the plate, Junior Gonzalez will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cannon arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Seth Sumstead.
Sal Batista will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. 261 the average coming into action here. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Two and 0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Stepping in now, Adam Milburn. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now in the box, Timmy Fitzgerald. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a called strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Blares this one over toward first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Into the box now, Stuart Creeds. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
1-0.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Sergio Robles, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Comes set, the 0-1, fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here's the 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Dana Clark is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Clark.
Now to the plate, Hal Hale. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Hal Hale.
From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now here it comes. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Antoine Fong, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Popped high in the air. Freeze is calling for it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22, Brian Cannon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Cannon. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season as they move on top 4-0. Now that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season, and as Show Track tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
The third baseman, number 4.
In now, Tiny Ryan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. So a full count now.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2. Now he's worked the count back full. Still 1 pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. Tennessee. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder Lorenzo.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And that one right down Main Street. The 2-2. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back. Center fielder, Bruce.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. The kid Hale takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 10.
So stepping in, David Harvey. First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2. The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. In the air now out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Scott Franchise will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air to left field. Diamond is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
The first baseman, number 2, Mike Hayes.
Digging in, Mike Hayes. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Lamar Coates will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Ramirez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Coates has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Hit in the air out to left field. Diamond is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Junior Gonzalez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Cannon arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Standing in, number 15, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate now, Adam Wilburn. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Hit down the line at first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batter, third baseman.
Digging in, Timmy Fitzgerald. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
To the plate now, Stuart Creeds, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Franchise is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 9th inning coming up. It's now a 5-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Saul Worthing. First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Standing in now, Hal Hale. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Now batting.
Into the box now. The kid, Hale, runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brian Cannon.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The 1-0 home. Liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he is in there. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Tiny Ryan. And a swing for him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A swing and a ground ball to third. A scoop with the bare hand. Safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, Devo, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Diamond is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. On to first, and they get the double play. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Thunder lead it 7-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Sergio Robles. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Lorenzo Diamond. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Bruce Frost. First delivery to him on the way. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Thunder have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
7-1 the final today. Tennessee took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Antoine Fong earned his 5th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
No errors. They left 6 men on base.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the 66ers and the Lightning. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Junior Santana gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready now, Ben Kohler. He will lead this one off today. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul.
First pitch, 136.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
That accepted. To right field, Tyler Blackwell.
At the plate, Tyler Blackwell, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The shortstop, Dante Smith.
So striding in, Dante Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
1-1, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Bobby Cox starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
In now, Marty Riggs. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
The center fielder, Marty Riggs.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the 1st strike. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Bo Sanders, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Sanders has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
To the plate now, Mo Cole. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The 1-0. Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Bishop. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Justin Bishop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Sharp ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That's it. The third baseman, Jesse Smith.
Stepping up now, Jesse Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And it's fouled away. Hit hard to the right side. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
That is it. The catcher, JP Humphries.
Digging in, J.P. Humphries comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Standing in, Orlando Schultz. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In the air to right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Royce Phillips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So now to the plate, Ryan Nichols, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Ryan Hinkle.
Now at the plate, Ryan Hinkle hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Play Casey Quick. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The second baseman, Casey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Bobby Cox, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Now here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate, Ben Kohler. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He flied out leading off the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Riggs will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So digging in now, Eric Piper, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. This is in the air out to right field. Blackwell is there, and he'll bring this one in. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Now at the plate, Connie Croft. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First delivery to him on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Junior Santana, 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in, wherever.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Tyler Blackwell.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to 3rd. Throw to 1st in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, the shortstop, Dante Smith.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Dante Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hard ground ball to third. He's right there. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Bishop.
Stepping in, Justin Bishop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. To short. Right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping into the box, Marty Riggs back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch.
0-1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bo Sanders.
Stepping into the box, Bo Sanders. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Schultz is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Mo Cole.
Coming to the plate now, Mo Cole. First delivery to him on the way. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Smith waits on it. And the inning is over. set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jesse Smith.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here it comes. And a foul pop behind the plate. Nichols is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. At the plate, J.P. Humphries. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Riggs is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 4, Orlando Schultz.
Now batting, Orlando Schultz. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of an inning.
Into the box, Casey Quick as he grounds one briskly to short. Fielded cleanly, so they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Royce Phillips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schultz is right there. 1 gone.
the catcher, Ryan Nichols.
Into the box now, Ryan Nichols. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Standing in now, Ryan Hinkle. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two. Now the 2-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball four.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in, Eric Piper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. From the stretch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the stretch. And he misses again. Ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Striding into the box, Tony Brock. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. First pitch coming. Here it is.
He's already walked two in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Hinkle on second. Piper on at first with two down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's the 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. The set and the 2-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
3-1, the pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensive.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
So now to the plate, Junior Santana, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
In for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Nashville is on top 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Bobby Cox. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses ball 1. And he pops it up. Sanders in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 1-1. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Plate now, Ben Kohler, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. That's popped up. And no one will track it down.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here's the 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. All even now, 2-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Tyler Blackwell waits on deck. Here's the 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. This is line to left. In there. A base hit.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it in the 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
Tyler Blackwell.
Into the box now, Tyler Blackwell, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far on the year, Blackwell possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Called strike two. None out. Runners at first and second. Line toward right center. Cox rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Doc Huntley takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning.
Doc Huntley.
To the plate now, Dante Smith. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready once again, Justin Bishop. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Riggs is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back, the third baseman, Jesse Smith.
Into the box, Jesse Smith, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lays off 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Able to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Uranus is out in front here, 2-1. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Marty Briggs will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off into the seats behind first. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. They'll staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep, and that is off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Stepping in now, Bo Sanders, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up to it.
Here now the 2-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Ready for another shot now, Mo Cole, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out and a runner on second base. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Royce Phillips.
So now now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Royce Phillips, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The catcher, number 17.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ryan Nichols, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul. One and 2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Still even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Schultz is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, J.P. Humphries.
J.P. Humphries.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 9 on the year. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Orlando Schultz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. A 1-1.
That counts that.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, second baseman, Casey Quick.
Digging in to try it again, Casey Quick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A runner at first with no outs here. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss and change up in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Troy Brennan will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Brennan.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Brennan, a California-born ball player. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. on the ground to third. Scooped up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Jesus Zapata gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Ryan Hinkle.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in now, Eric Piper. Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Connie Plott, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Once again, a 3-2. Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And it's fouled away. Full count still. And he fouls this one off. lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, not shortstop.
Now at the plate, Connie Croft. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch on its way. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. First and second here with nobody out. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Francisco Betancourt takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Seth Roberts will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And he delivers in the pinch as this will plate 1 and possibly 2.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI, too bad.
Standing in now, Marty Briggs, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Into the box now, Bo Sanders. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
As a look, now the pitch. fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. And a relay to the plate. He's safe at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Mo Cole is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-3 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Barry Sneed takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. At the plate now, Royce Phillips, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Nichols. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Quick. It's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Lightning lead this one 5-3. Donnie Ryan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ben Kohler.
The lefty, Ben Kohler.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch.
Count is 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
The 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Blackwell, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Set. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Nobody out, runner on first. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly to second for 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Striding in, Dante Smith. First offering on its way.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate, Justin Bishop, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air down the left field line. Hinkle is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ryan Hinkle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Skied down the left field line. Kohler is underneath this one. 1 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Eric Piper.
Ready for another chance, Eric Piper. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Connie.
Settling in now, Connie Pratt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2. Now he's worked the count back full. Still 1 pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
Three-two pitch. Fouled away. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Clark Levy comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Jesse Smith, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, J.P. Humphries, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Levy has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty D, they'd love to bring a guy in, but they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
This is in the air to left field. Hinkle is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The first year of the start. Orlando Schultz.
So coming to the plate, Orlando Schultz. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Nashville earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Doc Huntley wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Clark Levy records the save, his 22nd. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 5 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
took it. But
He left you. He left you.